Welcome back to the channel. It's Evelyn and Luna here, and a huge thank you to you all for your continued love and support for this, my very own little creative corner of the internet. Thank you so much for all of your love and support for my recent little foray into the world of dresses here on the channel. I was completely overwhelmed by all the views, likes and comments. Please keep them coming. And if you haven't done so already, my friends, please hit that all important subscribe button and come on over and follow me on Instagram. Now, my friends, this week you've probably noticed by firstly my location and secondly my attire that I'm not feeling my best. And to be completely honest with you, friends, I haven't been feeling great for quite a while. And it's broken record time, yes, because I say quite a lot here on the channel that I should definitely take things easier. Guess what? I definitely need to start doing that. So this week I thought I would do just that, my friends, take things a little bit easier and catch you up on my sewing plans, what I've been getting up to, and especially right now, this. I've been doing quite a lot of knitting while I haven't been feeling too well. Knitting is a great craft to do wherever, including in bed relaxing with your beagle, of course. So without further ado, my friends, let's get to that catch up. And also I'm going to share with you a couple of captures of my gorgeous garden as well, because my roses are finally in bloom despite a really cold and wet so far summer here in Inverness. Never mind. Let's get to that catch up, my friends. So my friends, as promised, let's have a look at those roses. Despite it being incredibly damp, windy and very unsummer-like here in the Highlands, my roses are flourishing. That said, my friends, it has been a lot of hard work because a lot of rain means the possibility of black spot, and it has been a bit of a fight in the rose garden this year. But they're such a welcome sight, which I'm able to enjoy in any weather thanks to the pergola that my wonderful husband had made for me. Up until this year, all of the plants in my little garden were rescued, whether from the 50p sale bin outside garden centres or literally from the back of trucks, as my lavender plants were. And I am really truly proud of my hard work and efforts this year, because they truly have come to fruition with these stunning blooms. Hard to believe, my friends, that these were mere twigs. And this year too, I've been very lucky to have my very first David Austin roses after years of being a bit of a fan. Beginning with this gorgeous generous gardener, which has really started to take over since its arrival, and I'm really excited to see her soar to the heights up the pergola. My latest addition, Woollerton Old Hall, is still to be planted, but it has the most gorgeous scent and the most stunning cupped flowers that I've ever seen. And to finish my little David Austin trio, this, the stunning Lady of Shalott. I loved being able to spend more time in the garden this year, my friends, and I'm slowly getting back to the place where I can hopefully get more stuck in and keep building the garden of my dreams. But back to the sewing and creating, friends, and to some fabric soon to be featured right here on the Evelyn Adore channel. With my need to take things easier in mind, and with this cooler weather, I've started to adopt my indoor sofa troll persona, and as such, I've been slobbing around in husband comfies. Comfortable, but not exactly filling me with confidence, friends. So it's time to create some sofa troll clothes that still make me feel awesome. And one of these fabrics is also coming up next week, my friends, as part of a stash sewing series. Stay tuned. Next up on my to-do list and sewing plans list, 3 stunning fabrics from my wonderful friends over at Minerva. Beginning with this, my very first wool fabric. This gorgeous mint melange coating could only be one thing. Yes, it's going to be a Charm Patterns princess coat, but this time I'm creating a hooded version of the peplum jacket. And of course, friends, I'll be documenting the process, concentrating especially on the fitting process right here on the channel. This gorgeous satin is next, and you might recognise this fabric as I've already used it right here on the channel in a stunning crimson shade for last year's Christmas dress. This gorgeous steel blue is just dying to become a maxi dress, using a mashup of 2 patterns that I've already sewn with. Can you guess which ones, my friends? Be sure to have a snoop over on my Instagram to see if you can guess. Finally, this polka dot Rose and Hubble cotton poplin, which is going to create a pattern hat project right here on the channel soon in collaboration with some of my favourite sewing YouTubers. Watch this space. This woven non-stretch cotton is the most pretty shade of purpley blue that really helps those white polka dots pop. Huge thanks to Minerva for these stunning additions to my fabric stash. Knitting has been a craft sent from heaven recently when I have not been feeling my best, allowing me to still be creative and feel productive while snuggled up with my Luna Beagle and a cuppa or 2. Knitting really is a creative craft that you can do anywhere, and my love for it has definitely grown even more since last year. Currently, I'm working on 2 projects, with a few more in the planning, as always. Here I am working on a baby blue Populux cardigan. Sadly, this pattern is no longer available, and I cannot begin to express how lucky I feel to have it, because as the very first cardigan that I've ever knit, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm currently on the 2nd button band, and all that's needed after that is the neckband and then sewing on the buttons. Exciting! Worked in DK, it's a quick and inexpensive project which I've loved working on. So much so, in fact, that I may have purchased lots more DK weight yarn to make some more. The lemon and mint colourways seen here are definitely going to become more Populux cardies, but I'm thinking that this dusky pink really has to become a Poison Girls night before ski sweater, as how gorgeous would that look paired with that mint melange princess jacket. Plan. And speaking of Poison Girls, my second on the needles project is this, the boardwalk blouse, and there were several firsts conquered with this project, including the first time I've used 4-ply yarn and my first ever time working in the round. This project has also been an absolute joy to knit, and I really enjoyed working with the 4-ply so much that I've added to the yarn stash with this. This geezer cotton 4-ply is so incredibly soft, friends, and I cannot wait to get casting on with it. First up, I've got the multicoloured sorbet range in the shade Candy, which I've decided will be another boardwalk blouse, with this particular colour being the main colour. And for the contrast, this gorgeous stone shade Powder. But I'm unsure yet if I want the stripes on the jumper to be in the contrast colour or the main colour. Currently, I'm swaying more towards the main colour. Next, this stunning peachy pink, almost coral shade Petal, which is going to become my very first Poison Girls Beauty School blouse. And I'm thinking about the 3/4 sleeve version. I have loved this pattern for so long, so I'm very excited about getting to knit this. And finally, for this little yarn stash, my friends, this gorgeous royal blue, almost hinting on a hue of purple, which will become a money honey turban, again from the gorgeous Amy of Poison Girls. Well, my friends, there we have it. A little catch up this week and a fair few sneaky peeks at what I'm planning on creating and on some future projects for here on the channel too. But until next week, when I'll be debuting one of those very projects, you take care, my friends. Stay safe. Bye.